Howdy out there, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at this DVD release of 1998's Your Friends and Neighbors, a film directed by Neil LaBute, who is notorious for being rather adept at depicting some pretty despicable people. He had broken out with In the Company of Men with Aaron Eckhart, who incidentally stars in this one as well, and that of course brought him quite a bit of attention. It was a film that was definitely very well done and provocative, but difficult to sit through given how despicable the characters were in the movie. This film, his follow-up, is a little less heavy, but pretty despicable all the same too. It's just, at least with this one, there is some really dark humor at play, whereas in The Company of Men, there really wasn't any humor in that film at all. It was just rather despicable. Well done, but not my cup of tea. So, Your Friends and Neighbors stars Amy Brenneman, Aaron Eckhart, Catherine Keener, who's phenomenal in this movie, Nastassja Kinski, Jason Patric, who also has an incredible scene in the film, as also is Ben Stiller in the film. And it's basically about two couples and their friend who's single, played by Jason Patric. The couples are Aaron Eckhart and Amy Brenneman, and Catherine Keener and Ben Stiller are together. And Nastassja Kinski is the woman who sort of kind of comes in between them, or at least is sort of the interchangeable character that isn't really aligned with anyone. I will say that this movie, when it came out, I remember seeing it and just being struck by how darkly humorous it was. It's definitely in the same orbit as Happiness, Todd Solondz film, that's also very well made, very funny, dark as night. I think those two movies, quite frankly, Happiness and Your Friends and Neighbors, probably couldn't be made today. There's just some really uncomfortable dark humor in it, but I can appreciate what the artist, what the director, and all the cast and crew are trying to accomplish with this film. And it's certainly a little easier watch than Happiness, which, you know, I have a lot of respect for, but man, it's not an easy watch at all. Very funny, but difficult to watch. This one a little less so, but equally funny, and I would argue that Jason Patric gives one of the most chillingly convincing monologues in a film that I've seen, and it's incredibly disturbing, as are the reactions, quite frankly, of the Aaron Eckhart and Ben Stiller characters. It's just really a fascinating tale of early middle-aged unhappiness, I suppose, is the best way to chalk it up. These are ostensibly all very successful people with nice houses and decent jobs, and seemingly have what you would need to be happy, and yet none of them seem to be particularly content in their lives. I want to bring out one other additional point. This blurb that the DVD has about the film is hysterical. 3 couples, a dozen relationships, a million problems. I mean, number one, I don't think there are 3 couples in this film. There's 2.5. But it says, one of the most talked about comedies of the season, Your Friends and Neighbors, is a story of 6 people who can't seem to stay out of each other's lives or each other's bedrooms. 6 of today's hottest young celebrities star in a film critics raved about. Fine, I don't disagree there. If you enjoy passion, lust, sexuality, and lighthearted humor, this is your circle of friends. I mean, that is the most just incredibly incongruous final sentence in that blurb that I can think of for this film. It's not, if you enjoy passion, lust, sexuality, and lighthearted humor, this is your circle of friends. Whoever wrote that did not watch the film. I bring that up just because it's one of the funniest final descriptive sentences I've ever seen about a film. I mean, how could you have gotten it that wrong? But in any case, I would definitely recommend the movie. And of course, right now, to my knowledge, this doesn't have a Blu-ray release. It's just a standard def DVD. I picked this up in the used bin for about $5, and I was pleased to do so. So definitely recommend the film, but just beware, it's pretty pitch black humor, and definitely not a movie you want to watch with certain people. Know your audience, know who you're sitting there with watching the film. It does matter. So on that note, I would just say thanks again for watching. Please do take care out there, everyone. Stay safe, be kind, and by all means, keep watching good cinema.